everyone, Coach Eliana here with Dr. Mike, and today we're going to be going over a squatting assessment that you can use to know if you're ready to do a barbell squat. So a lot of people we see go into the gym, first thing they do, they're trying to squat already with the barbell, even though they might not have the right prerequisites or their body can't move in the proper ways to allow them to do a really nice barbell squat. So again, this is a good assessment tool to see if you're ready to do that. And then if you're not, we're gonna have some videos posted on our Instagram for exercises that you can do to get yourself ready there. So what we're gonna do is a overhead squat, and we're using a mobility stick. You can use a PVC pipe, really anything that you have to keep that nice sturdy position. So he has his arms a little bit wider than shoulder distance, and that stick right over the center of his head. Feet about hips distance apart, kind of your typical squatting pattern position here. And what he's gonna do is trying to keep his chest as high as he can. He's gonna see how low down he can squat to keep a nice posture, and that's a really nice squat, right? So if you can do that, most likely you are ready to barbell squat. Now, if you go into the squat, and let's say for example, you don't have really good ankle range of motion, your squat is gonna look something like this. See his butt shoots out a lot, right? Those knees aren't coming over the toes, shin is staying nice and straight. Again, that's where your squat with the barbell maybe won't go as low. You're gonna feel like you're stopping at 90 degrees, which we would actually prefer to get a nice mobile squat all the way down. So you would want to make sure that you're not only working on your ankle range of motion, but you're also strengthening the knees through that lower range, right? Since if all your squatting is to 90 degrees, your knees aren't gonna be able to handle that heavier load through that all the way down position. So that's the first thing that could go wrong. Second thing is you could have a butt wink. So that looks like that. So butt wink is essentially a funny term for saying that as you come down, your butt tucks under, it's winking a little bit, and that signifies that you have a weak lower back. Again, this is probably the biggest thing that you don't want to happen when you have a barbell on your shoulders, because that is a pretty heavy weight. That's a lot of load coming down onto the spine. We want that spine to be nice and strong. So again, different exercises that you would want to do to strengthen that back. Some back extension, 45 degree, 90 degree. Again, making sure you can squat without having that butt wink. You can even elevate your heels a little bit as you're squatting down. Not only will that help with ankle range of motion, but again, keeping the back in a nice position. And third thing that we typically see can go wrong is letting that bar come really far overhead. Typically that means that someone does not have a lot of mobility through their spine, not a lot of strength in that T-spine, so that mid-spine region, which again, this is important because as you're squatting, right, you don't want to break position. Again, same thing, that's a lot of compounding force on the spine when you have a heavy barbell on your shoulders. You want to make sure you're able to keep that nice, good position down. So again, this is a great assessment tool to make sure that you're ready to do a nice squat. Once your squat looks like this, you're ready to go for a barbell squat.